Hey everybody, Matt Rosenstock here, Temple Beth on Me Cooking. And today we're going to make one of my favorite Passover recipes, which is charoset. So for my charoset, we have walnuts. And if you're a nut-free family, I'm sure you can go online and find some alternatives to nuts to make a really wonderful charoset for your Passover Seder. We also have raisins and either sweet grape juice or red wine. Of course, apples, honey, and cinnamon. So the first step in my charoset is to grind up the nuts, and I'm going to use my little mini food processor for that. I've ground up the walnuts, and I'm just going to put them in this bowl. And now I'm going to work on chopping up the raisins. Now, of course, you can do this by hand, but if you have a mini processor or a full-size processor, it makes it a lot easier. I'm going to add the raisins. Mix that up a little bit. And now I'm going to cut up the apples. Now we're going to add all the apples to the nuts and the raisins. Now I'm just going to give it a little mix just to get it started. Now I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of honey. And with that of the honey, I'm going to give this a little mix. Oops. I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Give all this a mix. And we're seeing it start to look like the bricks from the story during the Passover Seder. And then finally, we're going to add in our 1/4 cup of grape juice or red wine. And this helps bind it all together. And I do recommend making this the day before you're ready to eat it. And letting it sit overnight really lets everything come together. As you can see how much we made, this was only from 2 apples. So if you have a large crowd or you want to make more than just this, you can scale it up to either 3, 4, or even 5 apples. Just make sure you add enough ingredients to make it all work. All right, so we've completed making our charoset. I'm going to give it a taste to make sure it's pretty good, which I think it's going to be. Perfect. Happy Passover, everybody. See you next time.